Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are building your complete digital toolkit for search engine optimization. And you know what the best part is? Every single tool we're about to cover is 100% free. We're going to break down how you can start climbing those search rankings without spending a single dime.
I mean, this is it, right? This is the big question on every founder's, every marketer's mind. How in the world do you get noticed in the vast ocean of the internet when you don't have a massive budget? Well, you're in exactly the right place. Let's start building your toolkit.
And this is the core idea we're running with today. Our source material makes such a powerful point here. For startups and even established businesses, saving money on tools that actually work is a huge win. Powerful doesn't have to mean expensive, and we are absolutely about to prove it.
Okay, first up, let's talk about your site's speed. Before you even think about content or keywords, you have to get your foundation right. We got to check those vitals.
It's completely non-negotiable. And why is that? Well, because user experience is a massive priority for Google. Think about it. If your site is slow, what do visitors do? They leave. And that bounce tells Google your site isn't very valuable. It's an absolute killer for your rankings. Because let's be honest, search engines and real people both despise waiting.
So the key here is to diagnose any problems from multiple angles. Think of it like this. Page speed insights. That tells you exactly what Google sees. GT metrics, on the other hand, gives you this incredibly detailed breakdown of why it's slow. And with so much traffic now coming from phones, the mobile-friendly test is absolutely essential. Using all three together gives you the complete health report for your site. All right, so we've got a speedy site as our foundation. Now we can move on to mastering keywords. This is all about finding your audience, the people who are actually looking for you.
You know, you can think of it this way. You have a solution, and your customer has a problem. Keywords, they are the bridge that connects the two. Mastering keyword research means you can finally stop guessing what people want and start using the exact words they're typing into that search bar.
Now, what's so cool about this slide is how it lays out all your free options. You can go straight to the source with Google's Keyword Planner. You can use a tool like Ubersuggest to get really quick, actionable ideas. You can check how you're doing right now with SERP's Rank Tracker. And then, and this one's a gem, you can use Answer the Public to find all the questions people are asking related to your topic. That is pure gold for creating new content.
Okay, so we've handled speed, we've handled keywords. Now it's time for our third section, seeing your site the way Google does. Let's get into the big picture analysis. Now, this isn't about your beautiful design or your clever copy. This is all about the behind-the-scenes structure. Can a search engine actually crawl your site easily? Does it understand what each page is about? Are there broken paths leading to dead ends? That's what we need to figure out. This is basically your free technical health checkup. Google Search Console, that's like getting your report card straight from the teacher. The SEO Spider tool, it acts like a little robot that maps out every single page on your site. The broken link checker, well, it does exactly what it says. It hunts down those dead ends that frustrate users. And finally, the rich results test checks your structured data to see if you can really stand out in the search results.
And this tool is just brilliant because it illustrates a powerful shift in perspective. Browse SEO strips away all the fancy graphics, all the colors, and leaves you with just the bare bones of a web page, the text, the headings, the links. This lets you see your site exactly as a search engine sees it, which makes it incredibly easy to spot structural problems and find new ways to optimize.
Whew, we have covered a lot of ground. So now let's pull it all together and assemble your complete SEO starter kit. These are the tools for the job.
Look, the goal here was never to just throw a long list of tools at you. It was to give you a strategic framework, a real process you can follow. You now have the tools to diagnose your site's health, understand what your audience is looking for, and fix the technical issues that might be holding you back.
And this slide really distills everything down into a simple framework. As you work on your SEO, just think in these three categories. First, health and speed. Second, keywords. And third, on-site analysis. This approach is going to keep your efforts organized and, trust me, way more effective.
So, there you have it. A complete, free toolkit and a clear framework for putting it all to use. You now have what you need to start making a real, tangible impact on your search rankings. So, the only question left is, where are you going to begin?